Alrighty, everybody. Hello, hello, and welcome. Hello, and how is everyone today? Today, this glorious Monday. Yes, a glorious Monday, everyone. How's everyone doing? Today is Monday, January 14th, 2019. It is a new week of content beginning up right now. I welcome all of you wholeheartedly to my gameplay stream for the day. It is 2 streams today. We're back to double streams for the next 3 straight days. And I have updates. That's right. I have big positive updates on what you can expect for this whole coming week. I have positive updates on a lot of stuff. Let's talk. All right, let us talk. Hope everyone is having a good day, beforehand. First of all, I'll say this up front. Twitch apparently is having a lot of problems today. Number one, apparently some of you cannot access stream chat. I don't know what's up with that. Obviously, I don't run Twitch. But someone tweeted me that they can't access chat, and then they linked me to Twitch support, which I apparently tweeted, yeah, it's true. A lot of people cannot access chat for whatever reason. So I don't know what's going on with that. Some people are saying if you just keep refreshing, it'll work. Some people are saying it only works for them if you pop out the chat into a separate window. I'm currently on my laptop, which is popped out, but I was also doing it on my Twitch dashboard, and it worked on both for me. So apologies to anyone if the chat's not working. It should eventually work if you keep trying, I'm guessing. Hopefully you can get that going, all right? But there are many people who are chatting, so apparently it is working for some at least, okay? That's number one. Number two, some people are saying Twitch notifications aren't working, that when I go live, they don't get notifications anymore. I don't know anything about that. Again, nothing to do with me on my end. If you are having any kind of ongoing technical issues, feel free to write Twitch. Twitch has their own support that you can ask these things about, and maybe they can look into it for you and try to figure it out, okay? Now, let's talk about this week, because there was a big question mark in regards to what's actually going to happen this week, because I finished up GTA 3 yesterday, way early. I thought I was going to have at least 1 to 2 more sessions of this game, and I beat Grand Theft Auto 3 so quickly. Like, this time around, I basically turboed through the game, with no cheats, by the way. Like I said, in 2012, when I first played the game, it was the very first, old-school sandbox GTA I had ever played. I played it on the PS2, but plugged into an HD TV, so it had monstrously delayed controls. And it really was just so difficult to beat because of that. Here we are, years later, over 6.5 years later, and I basically whooped the game's ass. Like, the final mission took me, I think, 5 tries to finish. It's still really tough, but once you figure out the way to do it, it's actually not. So, yeah, I'm done with it, which is way early. I thought for sure that was going to take me through another week, and it didn't. So, it kind of left this week wide open, because the other thing is, I'm about to beat Final Fantasy IV. I'm pretty much at the end of the game. There's basically 1 optional dungeon, and then the final dungeon in the game left, and then that's it. Then it's over, okay? So, there is not a heck of a lot left going on. And the question is, what am I going to be doing? Because the big new releases come out starting on the 25th of this month with Resident Evil 2, and then just a couple days after that, we've got Kingdom Hearts 3, okay? So you may be wondering, what am I going to be doing? Okay, well, allow me to tell you what I'm going to be doing. Let's talk about this week, first of all. Today is going to be multiplayer mayhem. A full day of multiplayer fun gameplay. I'm starting off with Black Ops 4 multiplayer. And for those who have not seen my streams recently, I have been beasting in this game recently. Now, I normally would never say that. I used to say beasting back when I used to play Street Fighter competitively. And during the days of Street Fighter 4... are probably the last time I really said beasting. Beasting is a term that basically means you go beast mode when you're playing, and you get on crazy win streaks, kill streaks, dominating victories, top of the leaderboard kind of deal. And that's exactly what I've been doing recently when I've been playing Black Ops 4. The funny part is, I don't particularly love the game at all. Like, there's a lot of things about the game I dislike. The gimmicky class system, the kill streaks, and a lot of the maps I very much dislike. But I've been finding ways to win and dominate, okay? And no one can dispute it. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. I've actually been doing quite good. So, I'm excited actually to do another session of this today and see how it goes. I'm now using the Maddox gun. For a long time, I was using the KN57. Now I'm using the Maddox. And it seems like I'm doing even better with the Maddox, especially now that I'm unlocking attachments and things for it. So, I guess we will see how it goes today. It should be pretty good, pretty fun. All right. Looking forward to today. One thing I need to do, though, tone down with the yelling, because I played this on Friday, and no lie, I yelled so much on Friday. My voice was sore all night, and I couldn't even sleep because of it, because I yelled so much. My whole throat swelled up and everything, and I was like, what am I doing? I gotta, getting excited is one thing, but getting so angry and yelling, I need to tone that down, So, we'll see how it goes today. Alright, then tonight, I'll be doing a multiplayer stream of Smash Brothers, okay? It will be a random stream. It's not going to be me doing a lobby like last time. It'll just be me doing random gameplay, and we'll see how it goes. Sometimes I do really well, and sometimes I do horribly. So we'll see tonight how things go with Smash. And I'll be honest with you guys, I want to see how tonight's Smash stream goes, because even though I like the game and I've been playing it, it looks like interest for the game has been waning, probably because I don't play the game competitively. I'm not doing 1v1s. I'm not looking to learn the game on a high competitive level. I just enjoy kind of messing around and playing the game with free-for-alls and seeing if I can, win. I think it's pretty fun that way, and a lot of people apparently only want to see this game in a competitive capacity, in which case I'm kind of like, well, maybe you're here for the wrong thing. So, let's see how Smash goes tonight. And depending on how Smash goes tonight, this may be the last hurrah for Smash. Okay? It just might be. Because if people don't like it, don't like the way that I'm enjoying it, then I don't see any reason to keep going with it, alright? So, let's see. Let's play it by ear. Let's see how stuff goes tonight, alright? And go from there. Okay? Fair enough? Alright, fair enough. Then tomorrow, finally, ladies and gentlemen, I know there's been a lot of delay, but halfway into January, I'm finally doing my year-end series for streaming this year. It's different the way I'm doing it. It's going to be the most disappointing games of 2018 countdown, as well as my Game of the Year awards for 2018 countdown, okay? The way I'm doing it is fully live on stream and fully interactive. What that means is that live, I'll be talking on camera, explaining to you what we're doing, and then going into the countdowns with gaming footage playing, and I'll be talking over said game footage with my reasoning of why a certain game either made it to the most disappointing countdown or my Game of the Year awards. So, it's all one take. It's not going to be like it used to be, where I would sit in front of my PC for hours, recording and re-recording and editing and all that. Instead, it's going to be done fully live here on the stream. Okay? Now, in addition to that, there will still be pop-up thank you messages. There will still be people cheering, subbing, and tipping. There'll still be people talking in stream chat. And yes, I will react to that. In fact, what I'm probably going to do is do an entry. Let's say I do, okay, my number 10 most disappointing game of the year. Then, after I'm done explaining why I think it's the most disappointing, which will take a couple minutes, I go to the stream chat, and I see how people reacted. And I react to what people are saying, and or react to cheers and the like. See what I mean? So it's going to basically be an interactive countdown, which I've never done anything like this whatsoever before, and I don't know how this is going to go. It could go really well, it could be shitty, I don't know. But I figured, since I am a full-time streamer now, this is the way that I'm going to try to do it and see. It's something very different, innovative, and let's see how it goes. Okay? So that's going to be tomorrow's main gameplay stream, alright? It's not gameplay, of course, but, and I'm assuming, considering each countdown will be around 10 items, plus a lot of talking in between, it's probably going to take maybe an hour or more for each countdown. Alright? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then if I end that early, which more than likely I will end it early, I'll probably just do a little bit more Black Ops multiplayer or something just to finish off the stream. Okay? So finally, that's tomorrow. Then tomorrow night, it will be The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 3. Finally, we're getting episode 3, which we were supposed to get back in November, but it got infinitely delayed when Telltale Games shut down as a studio and laid everyone off. Luckily, the studio behind The Walking Dead itself decided to pick up the games and rehire most of the people who were working on the games to finish this up. Okay? So that's good. So we'll be doing The Walking Dead final season, episode 3, as tomorrow's nighttime stream. Okay? Then on Wednesday, it will be the probable conclusion of Final Fantasy IV on my main gameplay stream. As I've said, there's really one optional dungeon that's pretty tough, and then there's the final dungeon, which also is pretty tough, by the way, left in the game. Now, apparently, there's post-game content available. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if people are going to want to see it or not. Plus, I'm not too familiar with it because I'm only familiar with the vanilla game, you know, the original game from the 1990s. I don't really know about the post-game content that's going to open up. So I guess we'll see. Okay. We'll see how that goes on Wednesday. If I beat it, great. If not, well, no skin off my back. We can just finish it up at a later date. Then on Wednesday night, it's the return of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout gameplay. I have not done a session of this at all this week, so Blackout will return Wednesday night, okay? Now, hopefully, everything goes well this week. And what I mean by that is Kat is still currently kind of recuperating from her cold. She has been working, but then she comes home and feels crappy and ends up basically kind of sleeping. Like right now, she's still sleeping downstairs. Saw her this morning. I got her a drink, and she's like, I'm still tired. I got to sleep. She's just not feeling so well. So what I'm hoping is that by Thursday, she's recuperated, and we can finally have a day together. We didn't get one last week. I haven't had a day off in almost 2 weeks now. I've just been streaming constantly, okay? Which is fine. I don't mind it, obviously. I love streaming, but it's good to have a day off with your significant other. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping by Thursday she feels better. If she does, Thursday will be my day off this week. Then on Friday, here's the big question. What am I doing on Friday? Because this has been the big debate. Now that I've basically finished up GTA 3 early, and it looks like I'm finishing Final Fantasy IV kind of early, what should I do? And quite frankly, I weighed my options, over the course of yesterday, and I determined I'm not going to be playing Ace Combat 7 for two major reasons. Number one, I'm not sold on this game being anything that I'm going to be interested in or you guys will be interested in. I've only played, I think, 1 to 2 of these jet flying games ever, and I believe one of them actually was an Ace Combat game way back in the day. I believe the other one was Top Gun, and if I remember correctly, I don't think I even finished Ace Combat. I think I remember playing it, and I never finished it because it got too difficult, and I basically got lost interest in it. And I remember people back in the day, this was a long time ago, too. This is probably like 2010, 2011, I'm thinking. They gave me a lot of shit for it. And I was like, man, this is a game that I just didn't dig. After playing a few sessions, I didn't really want to continue on with it. Ace Combat 7, the other factor, is it's $60. Okay? $60 for this game. And I'm like, dude, a full-priced game for a little, like a niche, It's like, how many people, honestly, are going to go crazy for Ace Combat? I'm sure it has its fan base. I mean, it's a long-running series, but a full price for a game like that, that's a hard sell for me, dude. If the game was $30, okay, then maybe I could say, all right, maybe it warrants a purchase for a few streams. But for 60, I don't think so. All right. Outside of that, almost no one really cared about me playing No More Heroes, which also comes out on Friday. So honestly, the new releases, I emphasize because they're not really major new releases, don't seem to really interest many people. So I'm like, meh, I think I'm just going to skip them. All right. Now, I was mulling over, should I play Dark Souls Remastered? And if I do this, it would be a pure magic-style build. I don't know if it would be sorcery or pyromancy, because I don't know that much about the game in that regard. I've always done melee classes. I've never done a magic build in the original Dark Souls ever, so I really don't know anything about it, okay? So, I went online yesterday, and it was on sale. Dark Souls Remastered was on sale for only, I think, $30 instead of the normal $40. So I bought it just to say I have it. I know eventually I am going to go back and play it. When? I don't know. It doesn't have to be this week, but I said, man, it's on discount. Let me go ahead and buy it, okay? So I did. I did play it, or I didn't play it. I did buy it. So now I have it, which is good. And I'm now able to play it if I desire. I don't have to, but I'm just saying I have it as an option, all right? Now, what a lot of people seem to want, okay, was more Minecraft. Now, I've been playing Minecraft about twice a week, around 2 to 3 hours a night when I play it, and people are like so into this at this point. They're like, dude, you gotta play more. We love your Minecraft streams. They're so relaxing. We love genuinely seeing you for the first time learning about how Minecraft works and doing the things that you've been doing, and it have been really entertaining, so we want to see more of it, okay? And I'm okay with that, but I just don't know how much Minecraft is going to become. Like, let's say, for example, if I do a full 4+ hour main stream of Minecraft, is that going to work? Is Minecraft something that can hold interest as a 4+ hour main gameplay stream? Or does it only work because it works for late nights when people are more relaxed and chill? You see what I mean? I don't know. So, what I'm thinking, here's what I'm thinking. Okay? I'm thinking I am going this Friday to give it a shot. I know that a lot of people will have issue with that. Phil, you're coming back possibly from your break on Thursday, on Friday, and the first thing you're going to do is Minecraft. That doesn't make sense. You should be doing something else. I understand. But I think I want to give it an honest shot at this point, okay? No. I didn't say I want to take a shot. I said I want to give it a shot. Everyone's doing the take a shot emo. I didn't say I wanted to take a shot. I said I wanted to give it a shot. Those are different things. I mean, I'm sure I'd like to take a shot now, too, but I'm a professional here. I'm not going to start drinking here every day on stream. Last time I did that didn't work out so well, okay? So, on Friday, my main gameplay stream on Friday is going to be Minecraft. Oh my God! Yes, I'm going to try to do a major 4+ hour Minecraft stream, okay? I don't know how this is going to go. This could go horribly wrong, and people are bored, and people hate it, and people want to see it. Just stop. Stop it, Phil. Stop this immediately. Stop playing, okay? I guess we'll see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Play it by ear. Let's, and if it's great, if it goes well, and I do a lot of progression in the game and people enjoy the chill atmosphere and everything's good, then great. But if it's completely the opposite and people are like, this sucks and no one shows up, this is better as a nighttime stream, then at least, it's a failed experiment. Okay, whatever. We'll do something different. Okay? Then on Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, I've decided to do something that some people have asked for a while. It's basically the last final remnant and leftover from 2018. Something that was a unfinished game, not because of anything in my power. Alright? There was a game in 2018 that I was enjoying very much, and I did a full playthrough of it, and then all of a sudden at the very end of the playthrough, I started having issues on YouTube. The playthrough is called Fist of the North Star, Lost Odyssey. Or, excuse me, Lost Paradise. I said Lost Odyssey. That's a different game. Lost Paradise, okay? So, here's the thing. I'm pretty angry about that. Because I really did enjoy the playthrough. It was a hybrid of Yakuza and other, style gameplay. And this game never ended, because as I was trying to finish it, all the videos got copyright stricken down by Sega. Now, Sega contacted me and said, oh, don't worry, we'll clear that up. Then they never did. Okay, and it took 30 days for those gameplay videos to be cleared and viewable, and basically Sega assured me if I could continue to play the game that they would not strike any more videos, okay? So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is Friday night, I'm going to try to finish Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. It's probably not going to go so well, because if you remember, there's a boss fight followed by a crazy enemy gauntlet, and honestly, it might just be a really painful stream where I'm readjusting myself to understanding the game again because I've not played it for several months. And that's okay. If it ends up just being a painful stream of me getting my ass handed to me, I guess that's what it's going to be. Until I finally realize what to do, and then maybe I could beat it on another stream. I don't know. Because from what I'm to understand, I was right there at the end of the game. But I just couldn't finish it in the time frame that I had, and then all the YouTube nonsense happened, okay? So that's what I'm thinking Friday's going to be. Minecraft, and then Fist of the North Star. Now, I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday to basically do whatever I want. We're going to see how stuff goes. Dependent directly on how things go on Friday, will maybe determine those days. I may start Dark Souls Remastered as a magic run on Saturday. I might, okay? Because what I'm looking to do is get some filler content. Because here's the thing. Starting Tuesday, I think I'm going to do my retrospective event. Not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. My special retrospective event where we're going to be looking back together at my content from the past, 10 plus years. We got some good suggestions on the forums of stuff to go through and review and watch together. Last time I did this event in September, people absolutely loved it. So we're going to do a very similar event on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it's going to be Ask the King. All right. And then probably that Thursday is my day off. And then that Friday is Resident Evil 2. So basically starting that Tuesday, we're booked. But I have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to do whatever the hell I want. Okay. So if I decide to do, let's do a magic run in Dark Souls, then we can do that. Now, I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know anything about the magic run in Dark Souls. I'm going to need your help because I don't know where any of the magic items are. I've never cared about magic in Dark Souls before. So it's going to take a lot of effort for me to find the items needed to become a good, magician or whatever in Dark Souls. I'm definitely going to need your help with this, okay? So, for those who like that kind of stuff, that may be beginning this weekend. But let's see what happens, okay? Then, of course, once Resident Evil 2 comes out, that's going to be the main focus. Then, of course, once Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, that will be the main focus. And what I'm thinking is I'll balance those two games along with everything else. Black Ops 4 multiplayer, Black Ops 4 Blackout, Minecraft, and if people are still liking it, Smash Brothers, okay? And then go from there, all right? And if I start up Dark Souls, and maybe I'll balance that in with it, the next major releases don't come out till the 15th of February after Resident Evil 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'll have over 2 weeks to work on, other projects. So, all right, so that's the deal, guys. I know that was a lot of information. I mean, it's 20 minutes into the pre-stream. It took a long time for me to explain all this to you, and I apologize, but I just wanted to get that out there. This is all stuff I've been mulling in my head, okay? I think this is the way to go with all of this, okay? Now, another thing, ladies and gentlemen, coming up, probably, I would say either in late February or sometime in March, I basically am going to have to do something, I don't want to say drastic, but I know for a fact I need to raise a significant amount of extra money by the end of April in order to pay my federal taxes for the year, okay? When Emerald 7 came in here in December and gifted a ridiculous amount of subscribers, he basically did a big headway on that for me, and it's very appreciated. It's going to help out a lot, but it wasn't nearly enough to cover what I'm going to owe, okay? So, one of the things that I'm seriously considering doing that I've never, ever done before is an actual, real marathon, all right? What does that mean? It means an actual marathon of me playing, I don't know, I would say at a minimum, maybe 16 hours of streaming. But what it would be is me taking breaks, obviously, so I can get up and walk around and eat, because I have to freaking eat, right? And, relax, use the restroom. So it won't be 16 straight hours, but it will be a lengthy stream. And I'm kind of mulling over, in my head, what kind of things people would like to see. And there's a couple ideas that I had. Number one, play a game that I know I can make super duper long headway in, or maybe even beat in this marathon, okay? So maybe a game that's 8 to 12 hours long, or a game that's exactly 16 hours long, and I challenge myself to see if I can beat it, or something like that, which I've never done before. Or maybe do a marathon of a certain style of games. All right, and what I mean by that is maybe like a Super Mario platform, Super Sonic the Hedgehog platforming marathon, where I go through some of the old classics like Sonic 1, 2, and 3, or Super Mario World, Super Mario 3, that kind of stuff. But what I'll do is I'll have set challenge milestones in place. So goal number 1, how long can it take me to get to a certain point in a game? Okay, and I challenge myself to basically get there maybe as quickly as I can or something like that. You know what I mean? So I've never done anything like this before, ever, in my 10 years of being a content creator. All right, so that's kind of my idea, and the reason I'd be doing it, obviously, is to try to raise money for my tax issues. Okay. Now another idea could just be a 16-hour chill stream. Maybe there's no challenge at all. It's not that there's a challenge run or a time frame, but just us playing relaxing stuff for 16 hours and having fun and interacting and doing it that way. That could be a different kind of marathon stream, right? Now, I just want you guys to understand this would not be something I would do on a regular basis. And if I were going to do something like this, more than likely, it would have to take some preparation. Like, I'd probably need a day off beforehand and maybe even a day off after to kind of recover from it. But my hopes would be that I would raise a lot of extra funds during this event so that this whole burden of, oh my God, this giant tax bomb coming in April isn't going to be so bad. Okay? So let's see. Let's see. I'm just tossing this out there at this point. It's still only mid-January. I'm probably not thinking about doing this for another month and a half to 2 months, but I want to get the idea out there early so we can start to talk about it and maybe brainstorm what kind of stuff you guys would like to see. You know what I mean? And go from there. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what ideas you guys maybe can come up with for something in a marathon style environment. And I'm very eager to hear what you guys would like to see on that kind of a session. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's see. Again, I'm just tossing that out there. I'm trying to brainstorm things, ideas that are going to be able to get me out of the situation I'm in, you know. And I'm very appreciative of all you guys who are here every day, who are being supportive, you know. Obviously, super duper thanks to Emerald 7 who gave me hope. Like, I'll be honest, until Emerald 7 showed up in December with that very generous gifted subs, I thought I had no hope whatsoever of paying these taxes. I thought it was over. I was like, that's it. I'm selling my house in 2019. There's just no way around it. Now I kind of have a glimmer of hope because at least, I'd say probably at least a third to half of what I owe is taken care of, at least. Okay? I honestly won't know till my taxes are done, which is going to be a significant amount of time still. But I'm hoping that because of that, I've got good headway, and now maybe I could do some special things to raise extra funds, and I could make it, and I could do it. Okay? So let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right? That's about all I want to talk about on pre-stream. All right? What I'd like to do now, very quickly, just do plugs, which is going to be very quick, trust me, and then just do some shout-outs. Okay? And then we're going to get started with Black Ops 4 multiplayer. All right? Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for all of your support recently. I appreciate any kind of contributions on streams, whether it's you pledging to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil, whether you're buying something for my Teespring shop, some merch, some cool collectibles for yourself, okay? Whether you cheer, sub, or tip during the stream, which will earn you a shout-out during the stream. All these things are much appreciated. You know, things like cheering and subbing help me long-term, tipping me helps me in the short-term. Everything, you know, it's all good. And I thank you all for all of that, okay? That being said, the best way for you to contribute today would be tipping me. I still am awaiting my payment from Twitch, which has not come yet. It's going to come any day now, either tomorrow, supposedly at the latest. Of course, it takes a day or two to clear to my bank. So I'm really hoping for the best that it comes sooner rather than later. It has not yet. And I know for a fact I have 2 big bills coming up today and tomorrow. One is my internet bill, and one is a payment for a loan that I owe, okay? So, any tips that you give me, I get those funds immediately, and they go straight to bills. All the tips you guys have given me over the last 2 weeks since I came back from my illness have gone to bills. and basically saved my butt so far. All right, so far. But we're not there yet. All right, so please consider tipping me today. As you see, we have a tips goal that I'm trying to raise for today. And if you tip me, obviously I'll put you up there on the leaderboard if you are the current top tipper. Also, the top cheerer of the day will make it up there. And in fact, if you guys haven't seen, the cheering leaderboard has reset because today is Monday, and it always resets here on Twitch on Mondays. So great opportunity for those of you who want to cheer to get up on the leaderboard because the leaderboard has completely reset, and it's a good opportunity to get noticed, all right? Now, in addition to that, recently, guys, about 2 days ago, we added cheer modes, okay? And you might say, what are cheer modes? What cheer modes are, or when you cheer on my channel, if you use a special command, you'll get a fun animation to play. The command is DSP cheer. So if you actually, here, I'll do it right now. If you type in a command, exclamation point cheer, all right, you'll see the explanation on exactly how to do it. Okay, but anyway, if you do this DSP cheer command when you're cheering today, you'll see a fun animation play in stream and then also on the stream itself. So in stream chat and on the stream. It's a cool way to animate your cheering. And there's 4 different animations, one for 50 bits, one for 100 bits, one for 1,000 bits, and one for 5,000 bits. So 4 completely different ones, which is really nice, right? Shout out to Hernadyne, who actually made these for us and is actually improving them daily. This person has been working on these, trying to make them look even better on a daily basis. So thanks to them, and I hope you guys enjoy them. I think they're really cool. They basically make the stream feel a lot more interesting and special because you get to see really cool animations when people are doing, you know, significant cheers. Okay? Sound good? All right. Final thing. If you'd like to tip me and help me out today, there's 2 ways you can do it. Below the stream, there's a button that says Tips Jar that you can click on, or you can type exclamation point tip into the stream chat. That will bring up the link to go to my tips page on PayPal, all right? And you can either be anonymous or you can leave your name in a message. FYI, I only accept public contributions. I'll say that again. I only accept public contributions. To all the trolls out there who recently have been trying to message me acting like, oh, Phil, I want to donate to you, but I'll only do it behind the scenes with no public recognition. It's not going to work, all right? Because a few people have tried this over the past week. It's not going to work. I'm only accepting public donations, as I've told everyone. So, no, you can't try to fool me with stupid trolling messages saying that you want to do stuff behind the scenes and then reveal, see, Phil's trying to fool everyone. No, not going to work, okay? All right. Now, it is time for shout-outs, everybody. So, overnight, Infinite55 did a 1,000-bit cheer and said, Phil, I know you said that you have some downtime this week. Any chance we'll see the conclusion of Fist of the North Star? I just actually said, yes, Friday night I'm going to attempt this. I don't know how it's going to go, and if it doesn't work out Friday, then I'll maybe do it, finish it Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, it's been the lingering unfinished playthrough of 2018, and it sucked that it happened like that, so I'm going to try to finish it up. Okay? But thank you for that 1,000-bit cheer. That obviously makes you the top cheer of the week right now. Okay? Lord Coldfire subscribed for the 8th month in a row. Okay? And said, thanks for 10 years of great content, Phil. All right, well, thank you very much, Lord Coldfire, for the 18th month resub. I appreciate the 18 months of support on your end, so thanks very much. All right, so now moving on to people who contributed during today's stream. We start off with The Guardian, who subscribed for the 17th month in a row and said, what's good, Phil? Lots good, Guardian. A lot of stuff is good. I am looking forward positively to all the new stuff coming out this week. Looking forward to new releases this month. A lot of good stuff coming out. And thanks for asking. And thanks for the resub. Lolly Isaac Newton did a 100-bit cheer and says, Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 crit for the marathon. I don't know about that. Especially because I'll play Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know if anyone's going to want to see Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. Plus, I'm not very good at Kingdom Hearts. Just saying. So, I don't know about that. But, hey, thanks for the suggestion. Okay? Ace cheers, and my apologies if intrusive. Did you decide to do a lengthy marathon? How much money are you expecting to raise? I don't know yet. What I'm going to try to do is, in the month of February, I basically have to sit down at some point and get all the information together to provide to my tax attorney. And what I'm going to do is explain to my tax attorney, listen, I didn't have any money to pay my taxes this year. I need to know exactly what I owe based off of this information as soon as possible so that I can work on getting the money together. Then when he finally gives me a figure, which more than likely isn't going to be until sometime in March, then I would be able to sit down with all of you and say, here's what I owe and what I'm trying to raise. But I have no idea. I have literally no idea. All the tax figures that he did was based off of last year's income, last year's information. Maybe stuff has changed. I don't know what expenses I had last year. I have to figure all this out. I haven't yet. So I don't have any concrete information for you guys yet. When I do, I will let you guys know. All right. But for now, I'm just kind of waiting. And I have to wait for all my tax documents to show up too. All the different sources of income that I have. They all send me tax documents that don't come until February. And then I got to do my expense reporting. And a lot of shit. All right, there's a lot of shit that still has to happen. Okay. So I will let you know if and when I have the information. And that's what I mean when I say, oh, maybe late February, sometime in March, I'll do a marathon. Probably when I finally get the information or an estimate of what I owe, then I can say, okay, here's what we're trying to raise. Let's do a marathon and see how we do and stuff like that. Okay. Hey, you know what? Some people have been asking for Shenmue 2. Maybe that could be the marathon. The marathon is I marathon Shenmue 2, and I try to play the game and beat it because people are saying it's 16 hours long, right? Maybe I could beat it. I don't know. Some people say it's 16 hours long. Other people are like it's 40. So I get the feeling that it's probably 40 because Shenmue 1 was incredibly long. I think people are full of shit. If you speedrun the game, maybe it's 16 hours long. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay? All right. Xbox One is garbage. Tip me $1 and says, how about them Patriots? Yeah, I guess the Patriots have made it into their own, what is it called? Not a playoff game, but like the final, the championship game, right? For their division in American football. And I don't know who they're facing. I know the Saints made it through. I'm not 100% on any of this. As you guys know, I don't follow sports. But I know that Xbox One is garbage is a Patriots fan. So he's probably pretty happy about this. All right? He's probably super happy about this. So, thank you for the tip. Xbox One is garbage. You're the current only tipper of the day. And top tipper. And you have got us going on our tips goal. So, thank you for that. Goldry Bluzco cheered. He says, can I suggest a 16-hour shower stream? You can, but it's not going to happen. I'd probably die if I stood in the shower for 16 hours. Okay. Goldry Bluzco did a 100-bit cheer. He says, can you invite Mr. Papa Vera to your Minecraft world? He's given so much support and made the streams a success. Possibly. I mean, it would have to be on him if he wanted to do that. I don't know if Minecraft has voice chat at all. So it could be him joining, but then we can't communicate. You know what I mean? I don't know if Minecraft has voice chat where two people can communicate, but I mean, if he ever wanted to do that, maybe I would. I guess we'll see. But it's a good suggestion. Thank you to 2 Bar King for a 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. Ladder Slider cheers. I thought you had to sit down and do that 2 weeks ago. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're talking about taxes, what I had to do about a week to a week and a half ago was sit down and look at my finances and figure out my total income for 2018 and send that to my tax attorney because I have to pay my state taxes by the end of this month. That's what I had to do. Completely different from what we're talking about today. So, wrong. Wrong. There we go. If that is what you mean, I have no idea. Indeed Jabs did a 95-bit cheer and says, Phil, can you consider streaming earlier 8 straight hours a day with breaks? I'm sure you see an increase on only one stream. The thing is, I can't stream any earlier because Kat needs to sleep. Like, if I stream even earlier, she's going to just hear me talking. She won't be able to sleep. That's messed up. She works late. Kat works very late. Kat doesn't get home some nights until midnight. So, you know, she's trying to go to sleep. I'm not going to stream at 7, 8 in the morning, and now she interrupt her sleep fucking schedule. That's messed up. I'm basically, right now, streaming as much as I possibly can. I stream at a normal hour in the morning until around a dinner time when I take a short break of an hour to 2 hours. Then I stream more Some nights I can go even later, right? I'm streaming the exact hours I can to not be intrusive with our private lives, all right? I'm not going to be able to extend my streams at all unless I do a one-time special event, okay? Like a marathon or something like that. That's different, okay? Fair enough? Okay. So we've got a triple tie for top tier between Two Bar King, Goldry, Bluzco, and Isaac Newton. And I'm not going to put 3 names up there on the leaderboard. So what I'll say is the first person to cheer above 100 bits will go up as top tier on the leaderboard. But there's absolutely no way I could have those many names. It'll be too long of a thing, okay? Let's take a look at... sub count. We've gone down a little bit by 1. That kind of stinks, but what can you do? Let's go ahead. By the way, guys, I should forewarn all of you, the time is coming when subs are going to drop dramatically. It was almost 1 month ago when Emerald 7 came into our stream and gifted about 1,300 subs. So fully expect in the next 1 week, we're going to drop by about 1,300 subs. No exaggeration. It's going to drop by that much, so we're probably going to be down between 400 to 500 subs again. And I fully expect it, and it's okay when it happens. All right? So just to forewarn everybody, it's coming. That rich Democrat did 111-bit cheer. Says good to... I don't know. It edited his word. I don't know what it says. Good to blank again, Phil. Also, something you have to factor in Trump's new tax laws that hurt small businesses. Well, here's the thing. Some of his tax laws did, some didn't. For me, it actually isn't hurting me because one of the things that is like you can't write off your state taxes anymore. But I don't have state taxes because I live in Washington. Washington has business and occupation tax, but not state income tax. So I wouldn't have written that off anyway. At least from what I'm to understand... All right, for my tax attorney, the new tax laws actually did benefit me, only in a small way, but they did benefit me overall. So technically, the tax law changes are I'm going to pay a little bit less this year than what I would have owed if the laws hadn't gone into effect. Long term, will it remain that way? I have no idea, but at least short term, that's kind of how it was explained to me. So. Basically, it didn't really affect me at all. It wasn't like a huge impact at all, a positive or negative impact. So I think I lucked out. But I know for a fact you're correct that many small businesses that used to do tons of little write-offs here and there are now going to be negatively affected and not basically be doing as well. And there's not much you can do about that. That's how the government works, I guess, right? But anyway, thank you, that rich Democrat. You are the top cheerer. 111 bits. Thank you very much for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to end the pre-stream. Thanks so far to everyone who has contributed. I appreciate that. A few reminders. Number 1, we have new cheer modes. If you use the command DSP cheer, when you cheer, you'll get a fun animation on stream. Reminder, if you type in ! cheer into the chat, you'll get an explanation on how to do it. All right, that's number 1. And number 2, the best way to contribute and help me out today is tipping me. I still have 2 major bills to pay. And I'm probably not going to see any money from Twitch for another 2 days. So please consider tipping me 2 ways. If there's a button below the stream that says tips jar, you can click on. Or type ! tip into the stream chat. Either way helps. Thank you guys very much. All right? All right. That is it. Let's end the pre-stream. And let's now begin with Black Ops 4. Sound good? All right. Let's do it. Here we go.